I'm talking to a DJ the other day, a young kid who's just starting out. He's done 4 events, and he says, what am I supposed to do when the bride and the groom put the old people next to the speakers? I'll let you all have a giggle about that too, because that's not something that hasn't happened to every single one of us. Hi, it's Bill. It's Creative License. Thanks you again for being a part of a little show. Thank you again too for being so nice to my sponsors. Sponsors like Electro Voice and DJ Event Planner, Promo Only, DJ NTV, and of course the Entertainment Experience, which is my workshop. If you want to know more about any of those products or any of those great companies, you let me know and I'll tell you personally how awesome I think they are, because I use them, all of them. So the speaker thing. Okay, this is a broader. What I'm going to tell you here can help you in a lot of places, but I learned this with this problem, okay? It's having a preemptive conversation with your client about their wedding and the pitfalls that might show up. And one of the first pitfalls that brides and grooms don't ever think is going to be a problem until the day of is placement of you and the rest of the room. If you're not having discussions with your clients about where, in fact, the dance floor is going to be and where you think it will be best, you're doing yourself a disservice and you're doing your client a disservice. If you're not talking about where the head table will be best, where the cake should be best, where people should be placed so that the old people aren't next to the speakers, you're doing yourself and your client a disservice, because the day of, they put the old people at the speakers and then you have to listen to, can you turn it down? We're trying to have a conversation here. What is with you? Oh my gosh, is it going to be loud like this all day long? Well, yeah, especially since you're the closest to the speakers, and the people on the other side of the room, if I don't turn it up, will not hear anything. So you can fix it in a couple of different ways. Number one, if you're going to be doing the speeches and emceeing and things like that during dinner, why are you only putting 2 speakers in the room in the first place? Number 2, get speakers that work in a room better above people's heads, or will take your voice clearer and doesn't have to be as loud for the music to be able to carry. Speakers like Electro Voice and their Evolve 50s are amazing. And I could put 2 of those in a room with 200 people and I can do all of my speaking without a problem. And nobody next to the speakers are complaining that it's too loud. But usually, even with 200 people, I'll put 3, maybe 4 into a room. Plus, if you get to the room and they haven't had this conversation and you start seeing old people sitting at the tables, it would behoove you to talk to them before they talk to you. And yes, I used the word behoove. You should go and talk to these people. Hey man, you know you're sitting next to the speaker, right? Oh, that's right. That's going to be, oh my gosh. Well, you know it's going to be loud, right? Oh, I hope it's not too loud, because, well, it's going to be kind of loud, because when I speak, or the bride speaks, or any of the speaking happens, the speeches, that's going to come out of these. And the people way over there are going to have to hear, so it's going to be up louder than you probably are going to want it to be. Are you sure you want to sit here? Are you sure that moving you wouldn't be a better thing? Because I won't be able to turn this down later when it gets loud. Now, you're being honest. You're serving your client. You are serving... I almost tripped and fell. You're serving the people that came to see the show, and you're just honestly coming out as more professional. But that's not a necessary conversation if you just have a preemptive conversation with your clients around the pitfalls of what might happen at their event, because that's a big pitfall. Grandma gets mad, she gets up, she storms up, she runs over to the bride, she says, turn that music down. Or she leaves. Or she complains tomorrow about the fact that her ears were ringing and it was really terrible where she was sitting. That will affect you. It'll affect your business, and people will not understand. Okay? They're not going to understand why you just ignored my grandma and didn't turn the music down. They will understand if you get ahead of it and talk to them about you, what you know, and the things they should be worried about, so that they will fix it for you before you even get there. And this is just one thing that you can be talking to your client about. What do you think of this? Do you do this? Have you never done this? Do you think it would work? I know it will, but I'd like to know about what you have to say. Write some comments below. Tell me what you think. Be sure to subscribe and like the videos on my YouTube channel and, of course, Facebook. And I'll see you next time on Creative License. Bye.